Food is good, la comida es rica. I like to eat it, me gusta comerla. I like fruit.
Hola, welcome to Senor Vecino's kitchen. Today I'm going to make a creamy New Mexico green chili enchilada sauce with lime and cilantro. This is a recipe that I made many years ago, probably about 10 or 15 years ago, and it's absolutely perfect on enchiladas. So I'm even going to make a little bit of enchiladas to show you what the product looks like when it's finished. Okay, the ingredients, here they are.
Food is good, la comida es rica. I like to eat it, me gusta comerla. I like fruit, me gusta la fruta. I like fruit, me gusta la fruta. The apples, las manzanas, the apples, las manzanas, the bananas, las bananas, the bananas, las bananas, the oranges, las naranjas, the oranges, las naranjas, the pineapple, la piña, the pineapple, la piña, the watermelon, sandía, the watermelon, sandía, the grapes, las uvas, the grapes, las uvas. Give me fruit, give me fruta. Dame fruta, dame la fruta. Food is good, la comida es rica. I like to eat it, me gusta comerla. I like breakfast, me gusta el desayuno. I like breakfast, me gusta el desayuno. The pancakes, los panqueques, the pancakes, los panqueques. The eggs, los huevos, the eggs, los huevos. The juice, el jugo, the juice, el jugo. The sausage, la salchicha, the sausage, la salchicha.
Okay, first thing you're going to do is blend your ingredients. Basically the garlic, the green chili, you can put the comino, the cilantro. No, correction on that. That's the Mexican oregano. And the green chili powder, which is an optional ingredient. I like my green chili sauce very spicy. The cilantro now, as you notice, it's got some of the stems on there. That has a lot of flavor in it, and I use that quite a bit. I use the leaves for finishing up most of my dishes, what they call for cilantro. Okay. Here is about a cup right at this point, or maybe half a cup of chicken stock. This is fresh chicken stock. That's to help it blend. Now I add the onion, which I've broken into some pieces here. Now I'm going to blend this. Okay, you can see the consistency. It's pretty thick. That's because it's going to have more liquid put in it with the milk and the heavy cream. So now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of salt and the cornstarch. You can use flour. I like cornstarch because it results in a clearer looking product. Now that the chili and the other ingredients are blended, I've got the butter heating up in a non-stick, pretty large skillet, and I'm going to add the 2% milk. You can use whole milk if you like. You can even use skim milk if you like, because why? You're adding another cup of heavy cream. So that's going in there. And that's going to heat up. I've got all the other ingredients blended. This is the creamy green chili sauce. Once that mixture becomes very hot, I'm lowering the heat to medium-high. No, make that medium. Now I'm going to add, see how it's bubbling, foaming? Now I'm going to add the sauce. Stirring constantly. And I'm going to bring this back up to heat. And then I'm going to let it simmer. I have the other cup of chicken stock in reserve in case the sauce is too thick. You don't want a thick consistency. You want it to be a little bit on the thin side, not too thin. You want to keep stirring it so that it does not burn. Now is when you add about a tablespoon or a little less of honey. That takes the bitterness away of some of the ingredients, like comino. It can be a little bitter. See how it's starting to thicken up? Now I'm going to turn it to low, put the lid on it, and let it simmer about 5 minutes. I'm going to check the consistency and probably add a little more chicken stock. Okay, I'm going to check the consistency now. It's thickening up, and it's doing so because of the cornstarch. One optional ingredient that I have been known to put in this is, for this quantity, is 1 whole avocado, which I mash up pretty good, or else I'll put it in the blender with it. I did not get any this time. Okay, that's a little bit too thick, but that's okay for now. I'm going to add 1/2 of 1 lime for now. The juice, rather. Okay. And a little bit more chicken stock. Now I'm going to rinse out my blender to get the rest of that chili sauce. Okay, so that's about 2 cups so far of chicken stock. Okay. I just had an oops. I did. Another blooper. That's okay. Be sure to remove any dropped items from your sauce. Ay, que bueno advice. Okay, I'll be adding as the finishing touches when this is just about complete, the rest of the lime juice. And also I'm going to slice up the limes after I've squeezed out the juice, and I'm just going to drop those in the sauce. Those will be removed later. Now, this is looking a lot better. Not too thin. Can you see that? Okay, that's about the right consistency. You can use this over enchiladas. This is what I really enjoy them over. A creamy enchilada sauce, green enchilada sauce. Okay. Rest of the lime juice. I gotta get me one of those lime squeezers, citrus squeezers, but I haven't found one that I've really liked. They have the painted enamel ones, and those are real thin cast aluminum, and those bend and break. The other ones cost too much money, but I'll probably end up with a $25 little citrus squeezer. Okay, there's all the lime, and now I'll be putting the limes. This is just to add more lime flavor to it. These will be removed later. Okay, it's still on low, still simmering, and the sauce is the right consistency. You want to be able to pour it on. See that? Senor Vecino's New Mexico green chili, creamy green chili sauce. So here we are, Senor Vecino's creamy New Mexico green chili enchilada sauce with cilantro and lime, and that, my friends, is a dollop of homemade sour cream, which I'll show you how to make, or crema fresca actually, which I'll be showing you in another episode. What do you think?
¡Ay, qué bueno, señor vecino!
Food is good, la comida es rica. I like to eat it, me gusta comerla. I like fruit, me gusta la fruta. I like fruit, me gusta la fruta. The apples, las manzanas, the apples, las manzanas, the bananas, las bananas, the bananas, las bananas, the oranges, las naranjas, the oranges, las naranjas, the pineapple, la piña, the pineapple, la piña, the watermelon, sandía, the watermelon, sandía, the grapes, las uvas.